My dear friends, today, if I'm not distracted by the remaining works I want to do on the 956, we start the work. On the body, two things. The painting is not perfect, but we have stickers also, and somewhere stickers pass over the bad painting. But first of this, we have this problem I show you, and I saw that this part come here. The spoiler is inside the fender. You see by this side is online and this is not, because now I have to divide these two pieces. Perhaps it's sufficient. Well, I do that. Okay, divided. Then I have to glue it back in the right position, that it is about here, like this. Then I have to make a paste to fill this part. Then sand, and last work, find the right grain. It's a very little work, but not so easy. So by now I have to scrape a little bit the old glue, then new glue, and let's do this.
Okay.
Okay. But this is old damage. Right. Now the problem is how to stop this piece as I leave it. Not so easy. Okay, it's melting the plastic. Move. I can't stay here half an hour in this position. Something to clamp. Impossible. Tape. Yes, I have to paint it again. Or glue. Let dry. Just 2 words about this kind of glue. This is fantastic, it's very good, and this tube is fantastic to put exactly as, but the glue, if you leave the glue inside, it's stopped. So you have to squeeze a little bit, then blow. When you blow, you feel this getting harder, to squeeze, and it means that the glue is out. Now this is not empty, so I have to blow a lot. Then when you squeeze and fill the air, the tube is empty, so you can close with the cap. And also the cap has to be clean. After 12 hours, okay, this is dry. Now we have to fix this terrible thing. And to fix it, I don't know why here it is in these conditions. It's very strange. And to fix it, I can use a normal plastic paste, but I want to do an experiment. This is a piece of sprue. I used to keep a lot, they are very useful. And this is nitro. I know that nitro melts the sprue, and I want to see if I'm able to obtain a paste from the sprue with the nitro. For sure with glue, but I need a large quantity of glue to melt all this piece, and I need a little bit of this material. So I leave this, okay, you see, I don't know if you can see, but the more I leave it into the nitro, the more it melts. And when it will be melted, I use to fill up the missing part. Oop, like this. I don't know how much time, 1 hour, 2 hours. Let's see, this is a new way. After 2 hours is melted, but not enough, not as I need. So I have to change the system. Okay. New idea. And now I melt this. But this time with glue. For sure, buying a proper paste would be better. But I like to do these experiments. Drop by drop. It takes an hour. Let me see. Yes, it's melting. Fantastic. Now I let it dry, then I sand down and it's repaired. After the night I began this work in the early afternoon of yesterday, so 18 hours about, and the paste I made in this very strange way is not hard, completely hard. It's a little bit, I can model it. So I have to wait another hours. That's why I suggest you to buy a proper Tamiya putty or something like that, because this is not the best. It's too slow, but it works. Wait, and in the meanwhile I can do nothing, but I found that this very old, I love these colors, looks pretty the same. Maybe now I open, I mix, I put on the paper, I let it dry, and I will see how does it matches. I made a little test here. It's quite the same, but not exactly. Now, and it has to dry, obviously, but now it looks a little bit lighter, white. And I have to decide which color to put inside, if this will be the final result. Now I wait a few hours in order to dry, and we will check. Because there's a little difference. It's not the same. This is darker. After 2 days the paste is dry. Now it's time to sand it down, and to do this I have to use water, sanding paper, not the one for wood but the one for metal and plastic. Little bit of water, and then start sanding down. And it is fantastic. And you see the border between the paste and the broken plastic. When you see it very clearly, you have to stop sanding by this way, then you have to sand by this other way. And if you use your finger, maybe you do a dune sanding. But if you use a piece of wood, it will be flat and more efficient. And now I have to make this perfectly round. And to do it round, I have to use this one. Or, better, technology. It's not bad. Okay. Just the last touch. And as I used to say, better is enemy with well. And so now it's time to paint. And for painting this, first of all remove this, because when you paint you don't have to have perfect lines, but it's better to this was just to protect the fender from sanding. Okay, little bit of alcohol. I am very happy about this work. Fantastic. And also the junction between the spoiler and the fender is fantastic, not like this one that is terrible. Perhaps I will do something, because this is unacceptable. This is not nice. This is perfect. Well, but we have to find the exact color, because this matches quite a lot, but it's a little bit clear. So I have to have this a little bit darker. And you say, well, I put black. I don't think it's in this way, because green is made with blue and yellow. So the more the yellow, the more is lighter. The more the blue, the more is darker. So I think that I will try to find the exact quantity of blue that I have to mix with the green to find the right color. One, well, mix it perfectly. This, absolutely not mix it. Okay, it's really a very long way. Sorry if I disappear, but I have to prepare the tool, and it's quite dangerous because it's easy. Okay. not so much to be mixed. Better. Paper. Right. And now find the color. And to find it, I put it here in. Okay, no powder. A little bit of green. That seems exactly this one. So I think that I have to put a very, very little quantity of blue. And now, blue. This. Yes, it's darker, but dark enough or too much dark, we have to test on the car. Right. I was lucky. And as they do in reality, if you don't want to show the difference between one and the other, you have to follow the line of the body. It's quite lighter. A little bit more blue. Now I think it's quite good. Let it dry, then do the polish. Now it's clear, but when it dries, it becomes darker. And here we have our repaired fender, not finished. Now this line has to disappear, and we will do this. By now, we have to leave it here and stop the work. And here we are, my friends. For today, this is all. A very little work, but very important, and up to me, very well made. Compliments to me. This looks fantastic, and it's not finished. I have to polish it. For sure it will be nice. Don't comment, don't like, don't subscribe. Ciao. We continue.